The majority of people allow their dreams to die. It's hard living your dream. It's hard taking the heat in the kitchen. Most people won't do that. Most people don't have that kind of boldness about them, that kind of gutsy attitude about life. It's hard, yes. Changing your life, breaking habits, rebuilding yourself. It's hard. Starting all over again, that's hard. When you're in charge of your attitude, you say, if it's hard, then do it hard. Come up, stand up front, and take life on, and take it in the collar. I won't allow this to stop me. I don't have the option of easy. I don't have the option to try and take the low road. So what if it's hard? Do it hard. It's worth it. It's worth it to me to pay this kind of price. It really doesn't matter what you're going through. How you deal with it, that's all that matters.
They're going to call you names. They're going to say you're corny. They're going to call you a square. They're going to say that you're a weirdo. Those are the characteristics of a champion. Those are the characteristics of someone that have said that I have decided that I'm going to create a shift in this universe. That I'm going to commit myself to this career, this vision, this goal, training, education. If you look at documentaries on Steve Jobs and Oprah and all of the above, they are weird because they've seen things that no one else seen for their career path. They're living beyond what is expected because they were obedient to the vision.
Everybody tell you how to do it, they never did it. Moral of the story is, do you, be you. Live your life. Step into your greatness.
I want you to write, I will
Michael Jordan, he had the most points in the game. But if you paid close attention, the guy that was in second place might have averaged 30 points. But because Michael Jordan scored 32, he made millions more than everybody else because he was the top as it relates to scoring. He was known around the world. Why? Because he sacrificed enough to get those 1 or 2 shots. And I'm telling you, you're not where you want to be financially. You are not where you want to be in your personal life. You are not the person you want to be. And it's not going to take you 20 shots. For some of you, it's one more shot. And you have not given yourself enough credit to say, I just need to get up a half hour earlier and my whole life will change. I just need to work 1 hour longer. I need to stop hitting that snooze button. And if you were to make that one change, that one sacrifice, you would stop dreaming and start living. You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knocked out. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope, and you got to do me a favor. Like, you can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. It's not always going to be easy. They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give you success. They're not going to put it on the platter. But if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to put the sweat, the blood, the tears, if you're willing to earn it, you got to tell life, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but you come up against the wrong one this time.
When you have a vision for your life, other people will not have that same vision, so they will pass on you. Will you fold? Will you give in? Or will you rise above it all and unleash your visions and ideas and gifts on the world? Well, through it all, decide. I am not here to be another person that lived and died and didn't do anything significant. I am here to create a shift in this universe. Unapologetically, I am going to get rid of all things, people, and situations that have become a distraction away from my vision. I am here with a purpose. I will stop at nothing. You will be physically and unapologetically removed if you get in the way of my vision. You're either going to be on this train or you're going to be knocked out.
Did you know the why for living? You can endure almost anyhow. When you refuse to turn around because of obstacles, when it gets rough, when you say whatever price I must pay, I will do that. Life is too short and unpredictable to live otherwise. when you no longer focus on the obstacles, when you no longer care what people think or what they might say, when you no longer find the need to seek their approval. You are entitled to this. You're supposed to have this. This is your calling. This is the reason that you are here. This is your time. Once you get rolling on the track, once you get started, people will stand back and say, ain't no stopping her now. She's on the move. Look at her go. Look at her. Look at her. You got momentum working in your behalf. It's done. Why? Because you go past the point of no return. It's done. It's done in you before it happens out here.
You walk into your belief system. Look at your belief system every single day and stick with it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. It takes 21 years to be 21 years old. You can't do it in 18 years. Keep playing the game. Keep grinding. Keep working. You ain't got to be smarter than them. You just got to be quicker than them. You just got to be faster than them. You just got to get to the spot before they get to the spot. You ain't got to be them. You ain't got to be on their level. You don't have to be as smart. You don't have to become them. You can stay you, but you got to get there before they get there if you're going to stay you. You better run, and you better run fast, because your boy E.G., I'm coming to get it. I'm coming to get it. I'm coming to get it. Want to hear that crying no more. I'm tired. Tired of that whining. I'm tired. You got to get tired of losing. You out of place. You don't belong there. You are royal priesthood. Get your butt up. You don't belong at the bottom, and it's time for you to get your butt from down there. It's time for you to stop being comfortable at the bottom. Get your butt up and get to where you're supposed to be. Get where you belong. Do what you're supposed to do. Live like you're supposed to live. You gotta get this beast mode. You gotta embody beast mode. Everything about you have to say, I ain't playing. If it's to have, I'm gonna get it. And I ain't leaving none of it behind. It's mine. Beast mode.
Success is doing what you say you're gonna do. There's either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. You get a reward for discipline. What do you get for regret? Guilt. So either you're gonna go through the pain of discipline and look a certain way and have certain things, or the pain of regret.
There is no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. No excuse. You got to have heart. Get some heart. Now stop being a victim. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me, and I said I'm gonna grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power. Every single day, I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim. I value myself enough to give 120%, or don't do it. You need to tell you that you owe you something.
Don't forget to leave your like and comment, subscribe my channel.